Hey, y'all. What is going on? I miss y'all. Y'all, I gotta get some content. We doing Love Island because I need to get my channel on a roll. Okay, the roll isn't rolling, so we gotta get into some other shows over here. Okay, but how are y'all doing? I miss you guys so much. Listen, the ready to meet people, the never ever met people. That should have never met people. The people are getting on my last nerve. Okay, when I tell you that the people are getting on my last nerve, they're getting on my last nerve. When I tell, listen, let me just start by saying this. So I don't know if y'all noticed. I'm just going to talk to let everybody get in here. Over the last couple of days, Diamond and Shay has been like going at it for whatever reason. Okay. It seems as though Diamond said something and Shay responded, and then they was going back and forth, and then Diamond went up on Kamisha's channel and was like, oh, I don't be if she's doing this for clout, I just go about my day and this, that, and other. I'm just gonna say this. Diamond and Aaron, the preacher's kid, are doing way too much. Okay. You can't say that somebody's clout chasing when you and your man made a Facebook page for this show. And every time somebody comment or every time something happened on the show, we in the Facebook group explaining something, answering questions, let somebody say something bad about Diamond. It's all hell break loose. Like, it is ridiculous. It's too much. It's way too much for this show. Okay. I don't even understand what's the reason. How y'all in the house, okay? Y'all in the house supposed to be focusing on y'all couple, y'all, you partner and everything. But for some reason, it seems like we focusing on everybody else. The whole situation, oh, they like it, the math not math, and how they was together for 12 years, was split up for 2 years. It don't matter if they split up for 2 years and came back together. All together, collectively, it was 12 years. Okay? I just was sitting there like, this is foolish. It's foolish. Shay said a lot of things in the message, in a little post that I'm not about to really get into, but she did say some things. And some things was said, and I'm gonna stand beside her. I'm gonna stand beside her because I feel as though from what I've been seeing, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, it feels like no one's doing no one's doing all the talking except for Aaron and Diamond. They're the main ones doing all the talking, but got the nerve to be calling other people cloud chasers. Anyways, y'all, how y'all doing on this lovely evening? Let's just go ahead and get into this review because I mean the drama continues. I feel like from the very beginning to episode 7, we have not had a peaceful episode yet. Now, for me, I'm gonna ride with it. Okay, I'm gonna ride with the mess. I know, like we was talking about, like we're not really feeling the show. It's not the show y'all not feeling. I need y'all to understand. It's not the show. It's the people. Okay, because the show is what 2024 kind of represents. All right, it kind of represents the whole simple fact of like everyone's dating online. Like, it makes perfect sense. It's just I feel like the people are just not the best group of people. I feel like we could have did a little bit better, but then again, who really waits 12 years and 3 years and 18 months to come see somebody that they supposed to be in love with and want to be in a relationship with? Okay, I am going to say this before I get into this review. I don't trust Alexis. I don't trust Alexis. I don't trust Alexis because Alexis came on the show lying. Okay, clout chasing. Let's make that very clear that Alexis came on the show clout chasing. I don't trust her. But we're going to get into it a little bit more towards the end of this review. As always, we're going to do the review in the way that the episode happened. There are some things I just don't feel like discussing, so we're just not going to talk about it. But we're going to get into the basics, okay? So let's start off with Greg finally decides to open up in his therapy session, okay, about how he had, been taken advantage of, violated, molested in the past, okay? I'm trying my best to not like go in on Millie, but if y'all go back and look at the episode, she put her head down and she did like this smirk as if to be like, of course you did. Of course, now that I'm telling my story, you want to tell your story. That's what that kind of gave me. And I didn't like it, okay? Granted, she did like reach out to comfort him and things like that. But I do feel like there was still a little bit of like shade in it that I just could not rock with, okay? She tried to comfort him. I applaud Greg for actually opening up and expressing what he been through, because for men it's hard. And by watching this episode and last episode put together, I can understand why sometimes men don't share their feelings or emotions, because look how she responded to him. It doesn't feel like a safe space. And Greg realized that he needs to open up. This shows strength. And I hope that he really does dive deep, because based on what we watched this episode, I can tell that he's very surface. Okay, he wants to keep it very surface. And now I know when Millie keeps saying, oh, I need him to like get me here, get me here, get me here, take it slow, like, get to know me, let's build it. I get it now, because he's definitely trying to stay closed off and not invite her into that side of his world, which is why she felt the need to have which is why she is opened up to him, because she wants him to know everything that she's been through, so that they could, move on together. I just hope that they don't do this trauma bonding, because when you trauma bond, once you become healed, or once you start working on your healing, then you realize that you didn't even like the person you with, and they was just there for that moment because you were trauma bonding. So as soon as someone else is starting to, recover, now they looking at you like, you still stuck in this place. You're not going to get out this place. I got out this place. So I really can see something with them, but I need them to go deeper than what they've been doing. Okay. All the couples meet with Taronda. Okay. They playing this game, and the game is, are we on the same page? So they have questions, and they both have to match the answers. If the answers are not right, they got to shred them. Now, what I learned from this game is that Greg and Millie don't really know each other. Okay. He doesn't even know her birthday. He doesn't know her hobbies. He don't need, but what he does know is her favorite sexual position. At Greg, you gotta do better. You have to do better, because there's no way you missed this girl's birthday. You can't say what her hobby is, but as soon as they ask you what's the favorite sex position, you're getting all hot and bothered and ready. You're not listening. Now, I do have some questions when it comes to this birthday situation, because y'all have been in a relationship online for 3 years, meaning y'all ain't had nothing but time to talk. You mean to tell me that 3 years done went by and not one time you got her birthday right? Did you even call on her birthday? Did you wish her a happy birthday? Like, what what really happened that we missed the birthday? And I mean, granted, he put the month, and he put the first of what I think was like April 1st or something like that. And her is April 21st. My thing is, you wasn't even in the ballpark. Baby, if you would have said April 20th, I would have been like, okay, it's okay. Sometimes we get the little numbers, mixed up. Sometimes we're not too sure on the exact date, but we in the ballpark. Like, we close. We 20, we 19, we 22. We in the area of it. June, okay. It's June. We in the area, he wasn't even in the area. He just was like June 1st. And I'm saying here like, no. That's not acceptable. I don't care how you try to spin it. I don't care how you try to put it. Your significant other's birthday is something that you should not forget, especially after it's been 3 years. I could understand forgetting a friend's birthday. I could understand forgetting, your not your best friend, okay, but I can understand sometimes you forget people's birthdays. That's understandable. But your spouse or your partner, the person you are supposed to be dating, that's like forgetting your kid's birthday. Like, no, you just don't do it. You don't do it, especially when she's out here planning you a whole surprise birthday party. Online, you wait for someone else to say happy birthday first. Easy to forget. I'm not going to say that it's not easy to forget, but I'm just saying it's been 3 years. You had 3 years to get the girl birthday right. You had 3 years to get the girl birthday right. And I would have gave him a pass if he would have said the 19th, okay? I would have gave him a pass if he would have said the 22nd. I would have gave him a pass if he even was like 2-3 days off. The man said June 1st. It's kind of given he had no idea. That's all I'm thinking about. And I just feel like, I don't know, that would have pissed me off. Like, don't forget my birthday. But I do understand that in this day and age, it's so easy. Like, you put things in calendars. If you're friends on Facebook, it pops up in your calendar automatically. Like, I understand, like, there's all types of things where you can easily forget someone's birthday. I've forgotten my birthday, my father's birthday plenty of times. Like, child. And here I am talking about forgetting birthdays, right? But what I'm saying is, I just feel like you should know. You should know his birthday. You should know his birthday, her birthday. Like, that mean you ain't had no plans. You wasn't gonna take her out to eat. You had the date all wrong. Oh, I know what was gonna happen. June 1st, he was going to realize it wasn't her birthday, and then he was going to double check to know when her birthday was. Even Aaron in his earring had Jody's birthday and year. Yup, birthday and year down. Okay, and her sign. Not only the birthday, the year, and the sign. He was on it, okay? Aaron is very, he has a lot of attention to details. But I do say that I now understand when Millie says, like, I need him to get here, because based on what we're learning about Greg is that Greg is very surface and I need him to open up. If he opens up and realize that Millie really likes the simple, the little things, I think they can work. I'm not saying he's a bad person. I'm not saying, oh my God, how could you? Like, it's something they could work through, obviously. But I do understand her frustration, and I do understand why she would feel a type of way, especially while she's planning him a birthday party. Like, come on. That's kind of like a slap in the face. Here I am planning you a surprise birthday party, and you done forgot my whole birthday. Nah. And I'm not good with dates. That's why my anniversary is Valentine's Day. Baby, I can never forget. Never forget, okay? Um, we finally get a little bit more details about Josh and the side baby. She said that, he called her and he said he was having a baby with someone else. They end up splitting up for 2 years. I told y'all, I think it was episode 1. It had to be episode 1. We talked about this. I told y'all that Josh was giving me with Shay, like, okay, I'm just talking to this girl over here and I'm doing whatever I'm doing while I'm home, okay? And obviously that roommate that he claims a roommate, I don't ever think that girl was a roommate. They probably was in some type of relationship where they end up hooking up and having a baby. And in that 2 years time, they were still trying to figure it out. They realized that the relationship wasn't going to work. And now he went and go track down Shay again. And she's just patiently waiting like nothing ever happened. Josh been playing games with this girl, to me, for a long time, because ain't no way you've been talking to this girl online for almost 12 years and you have not even put in any effort to see her, but you made time to have a baby. Come on. Like, it's how the flight can't be that expensive. It can't be that expensive to go see the one that you love, quote unquote. Okay. So miss me with the, like, I feel like he definitely been playing games with her. I don't for 1 second see him not trying to F Alexis, but I want to believe in my heart of hearts that he would not have tried to do that ish in the house while she was there. Okay, that's all I want to say. I feel like Shay really wants a relationship so bad that she's willing to look past and deal with the bullshit. I hate that for her, because you could not be talking to me for 12 years and never see me and expect for me to be like falling in love. It should not take a own TV show to come and introduce us to each other for the first time. 3 months, got you. Okay. I understand Chris is today. It's been 3 months. But when you start talking about years now, it kind of start making my wheels turn. I think he entertained it. He entertained. Oh, definitely. We're going to get into it, Sheila. We're going to get into it because the details ain't adding up. Okay. So, Mr. Aaron, the preacher's kid, they're one of the questions that they have, like an obstacle, is the whole proposal situation, but he doesn't want to talk about it. This is what I mean. Okay, this is what bothers me about Dominique and Aaron. Not Dominique, about Diamond and Aaron, because Why y'all in everybody else's business? Aaron, you so quick to tell Aaron's dad to pay attention, pay attention to Jody. Look around, da 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 da. You so quick to want to call somebody else out on something, but you don't want to put your own business in the street. You don't want to talk about it. Why? Talk about it. Why you don't want to talk about it? Make it make sense. You're so into everybody else's relationship. You care so much about everybody else's connection, but yet and still you don't want to put your stuff out on the front street. You don't want to say how you actually went and proposed to that girl. She turned your behind down, and now you so in love with Diamond all of a sudden. Miss me with it. I'm not buying it. I'm not beat. And Diamond, you deserve better than to be someone's second choice and be all excited because he's out here, quote unquote, defending you or standing up for you by arguing with women. Child, when I tell you, I'm sitting here like, and y'all supposed to be the adults, the real adults, the elders. Mm, ready to talk about everything else but your own stuff. Ready to throw everybody else's business out there, but don't want to get to the bottom of your stuff. Child, I tell you, they piss me off so bad. Okay, Jody and Aaron seems to know a lot about each other, but I would expect that because Jody is because Aaron pays attention. They do a lot of talking. Baby, they don't do nothing else. Okay. They don't do nothing else. They have nothing else to do but talk. They not making out. They not touching on each other. They not feeling on each other. They not staring into each other's eyes. They not doing nothing else but talking. So I would expect them to know a lot about each other. Definitely would expect them to know about a lot about each other. Chris and Sadia didn't do too bad either. But I will say this. I wonder if Chris knew her birthday because Chris looked like he was stumped when it came to what's Sadia's birthday. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Very weird. And, and y'all answer me this. Y'all know the first question, which was on what day did you first connect? I was a little confused by that. I'm like, what do you mean by on what day did you first connect? Like, and what day did you first meet each other? The first day you claim you fell in love? Like, explain to me because Shay and Josh said Friday. I'm like, what on a Friday? Like, you remember it was a Friday? Like, I could understand. Remember, I just the whole question kind of confused me. I was with Chris on that. Like, what do you mean? What day did we connect? I don't know who wrote that question, but they probably should reword it a different way. Okay. When Aaron walked away from the bat, so Aaron, y'all, he is not beating the allegations to me. He's not, okay. Aaron the rapper is like in the like talking to Jody through the bathroom, and when she went and flushed the toilet, he was like, "Oh, she's flushing the toilet. Ew." He was like, "Ew." And went to walk away. I said, "Ooh, he's not beating them allegations whatsoever." My gaydar went off completely. I'm not saying he's gay. What I'm saying is that my gaydar definitely was like, ding, 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 ding. The mannerism was given very much, very much. Okay. He decides that he's going to take her on a photo shoot. He's gonna take her on a photo shoot, and they got these little costumes, and she got the little devil, horns and stuff like that. Supposed to be very sexy and seductive. The pictures are like really cute. They got the little phone, like smoke in the background, and they like really close to each other and whatnot. It's giving. The only thing that I just didn't like the costumes. It looked cheap. I'm just saying that it looked cheap, and I really wish that she would have just gave me a little bit of oil sheen on the hair. Like it just looked dry. It looked dry, okay? I don't know. But overall, the tension was supposed to be getting hot and heavy, okay? Hot and heavy enough that they felt it was the time to, lean in and kiss each other. Now, they do this nice little kiss, and I was like, are they kissing? Oh, it's kind of cute. But then after the kiss, she looked directly at the camera and was like, I say she don't like that man. She don't like that man. Okay. He over there like that's probably the best kiss I ever had. I feel like that may have been the only. Never mind. Never. I ain't gonna do it to you, Aaron. I ain't gonna do it. But what I'm gonna say is that yes, she didn't like it. She said she felt nothing. And I feel like Jody, just go ahead and tell this man what it is so he can stop. Because actually feeling really, really bad for Aaron. Like, I really just be sitting there like, oh, poor Aaron. Like, it feels like he's trying and she's just not having it. It's like no matter what he does or how he tries to push this relationship forward, she's just not going for it. And instead of telling him, because he's sitting there telling her, like, I feel like we can do more things like this in the future, and all these things, and she was like, can you see that happening? And she's like, yeah. She finally admits to us in a confessional that she just doesn't have the same feelings for him that he has for her. And I'm like, finally. She doesn't want to tell him that because she doesn't want to hurt his feelings. But let me just tell you this now, Jody, you're doing worse by not telling him and letting him continue to feel this way and letting him continue to pursue you. If you know you're not feeling this man, if you know that you felt nothing in this kiss, if you know you don't want to be with him, why are you wasting his time? Why are you wasting his time? We seen it. We noticed it. Now, I don't know if it has anything to do with the first date, with him not being like quote unquote manly enough, or not knowing how to dance and not knowing how to open a champagne bottle and the things of the things. But baby girl, if all that is bothering you, just say it. Just say it. Like it's just bothering me. Maybe she knows the real Aaron is experimenting. Now he's experimenting, child. Lord, with everybody just wasting everybody's time. Okay. I just wish she would just go ahead and say it. Like, just tell that man so that he could just stop it. Okay. Chris, Chris brings his friend over to the house. And the first question this man asked was, "Did you smash?" I mean, I'm not going to say don't ask, but that's the first question. Did you smash? Chris is like, no, I'm really trying to get to know her. When I tell you, I cannot stand his friend. I cannot stand him. That man even walked away and said she's going to hate me when we're done talking. He literally told Chris that she's going to hate me when we're done talking. That is a man who do not like women. Give him a microphone like the rest of these men out here on these podcasts talking foolishness, because that's exactly what he sounded like. Okay. Sadia's friend came over the house, and Sadia's speaking highly of Chris. She's like, when he first got here, everybody thought he was an a-hole or whatever the case may be, but now everybody speaks highly of him. And I was like, who was everybody? Because Millie was just cursing him out last week, and Millie said that he got a smaller penis. I remember. I remember. So what did you talk about? She was speaking. Everybody is speaking highly of him. Girl, not everybody. Maybe some people, but not everybody. Okay. So when they sit down, Sadia's friend asks, like, Chris, are you ready for love, commitment? And his friend immediately started laughing. And I was like, child, this is about to be a ride. I know it's about to be a ride. And he asked Sadia, like, do you expect monogamy? Of course she does. Of course she does. Sir, what? And he's like, I just think it's stupid. He's like, I keep telling Chris that's going to be his downfall. You need to have sex on the first day, because what if you have sex and the sex is bad? Now you all in this relationship and just going on and on. So you expect a man to be able to pay the bills and do this for you and treat you good, but you expect him to not cheat on you? Absolutely. Yes. You want to know why? Because I don't want to share my man with multiple women. I don't want to end up having to be playing stepmama to some outside kids. And I don't want the STDs to come around with you putting your thing up in everybody. I absolutely do expect monogamy. Like, I expect you to be faithful to me. I do. Like, that's the bare minimum. You doing what you're supposed to do as a man does not give you a pass to go ahead and put your thing everywhere. Like, you don't just get to stick it where you want to because you feel like you're doing what you're supposed to do as a man. Like, who's dating him? Somebody, please. I hope he's not dating nobody, because this is foolishness. And Chris, this is a reflection of you. And I'm not going to hold you because if Chris didn't, but I need to go back to the very first episode when Chris sat in that kitchen talking about how you could have sex on the first day and how you can have a good 4 days with him, but then he'll ghost you for 2 weeks, okay? How he's going to love bomb you and then dip. Birds of a feather flock together, okay? Birds of a feather flock together. So, Chris, you want me to believe that all of a sudden you're ready to be monogamous? This the one you really want to get to know? This the one you're really ready to throw it all away for? This the one? I don't believe it. But I do appreciate that he stopped his friend from continuing to dig a hole that he was going to have to jump in. Because homeboy was just going and going and going. And I'm sitting here like, oh my God, he's a prime example, women, of a man who does not like women, who sees women as objects, who sees women as a vessel that you can pump and dump into, someone who doesn't have emotions and feelings and shouldn't feel any type of way. Like he's superior. Nasty. Nasty. Nope. And Sadia, run, girl. Because let me tell you something. If he continues to be friends with him and the way he's sitting there talking, you best to believe that every time they go outside, every time they talk on the phone, every time they do anything, he's trying to get your man to cheat on you. And I'm sure he will. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, okay? So Aaron and Jody come back from they come back from their nice little date that you would think would be like, oh my God, we just had a great night. We about to go, hug up on a couch or whatever the case may be. No. Jody's sitting there eating her pizza. Poor Aaron looked like his heart is broken. And I'm just sitting there like, I feel so bad. I just feel so bad for Aaron. She got up and she left. And Chris, this is what I'm saying. I like, but I don't like Chris. Chris is trying to tell Aaron, know your worth, sir. Know your worth. That girl don't respect you. That girl don't like you. She's rude to you. She does nothing for you. And I understand that Aaron says that he don't do things for reciprocation and things like that. But baby, you're getting nothing. You're getting nothing. You can't even put your bed next to hers. You're getting nothing. She doesn't even talk to you. He does finally admit, thank you, because I thought Aaron was going crazy for a second. He does finally admit that he sees what everyone else is saying. He does notice that, she's just not that into him. He's stuck between a rock and a hard place. He doesn't know what to do. And I feel bad for him. And it just makes me wonder, like, what was the purpose? Like, why are we stringing this along? Y'all might as well just go ahead to Toronto and tell y'all want to be friends so she can tell y'all to pack it up and go home. Pack it up and go home. I hope you guys are enjoying the review. Please like the video, and check your subscription. Make sure you're still subscribed to the channel, okay? Drop me some yellow hearts if you're in the bushes watching so I can know you here. And now let's continue. Okay. So I got to read my notes because I want to make sure that I don't miss some of the things that I wrote down. So Josh and Shay are leaving to go to the boom boom room, okay? Diamond pulls Shay aside and she tells her that she's been talking to Alexis, okay? She says on the first day, he tried to sleep with her in the hallway. Let me rephrase it. Alexis said to Diamond that I need y'all to hear me. Please listen to me. Alexis said to Diamond that she needs to talk to Shay. Do I need to repeat that? Alexis said to Diamond that Alexis, needs to talk to Shay. She did not say, Diamond, go tell Shay what Josh said to me or did to me or was trying to do to me in the hallway. That was never the scenario. So for everyone who's saying, I would want to know, you're right, you want to know. But it wasn't her place to tell you because Alexis already planned on telling Shay when she told Diamond that she needs to talk to Shay. So who's not jumping in somebody's business? How you don't want to be in the middle of something, but you literally put yourself in it? You didn't even give Alexis the chance to even say what she needed to say, because now you don't riled everything up in the house. We can't even get straight down to the facts, because now Josh got time to think about all the things that he needs to say to put in line to make this make sense before Alexis could even talk to Shay and really give the details that need to be given. Or given, I'm sorry. Okay? Because Diamond said, Alexis said that she needed to talk to Shay. So, Diamond, why are you pulling Shay to the side? Now, I looked at the footage. Okay. And the footage does add up to what Diamond said Shay said. Okay. Diamond said that, Diamond said Alexis said. Diamond said that Josh tried to F her in the bedroom with Shay in her bed. Okay. If you look at the footage, Alexis was laying in his bed, Shay was laying in his bed. He went to turn off the light. Because what? Why he turned off the light? Because he was definitely about to try to get in that bed with Alexis. Yeah. Yeah. And then she said that they was like, like, no, they was gonna go. He wanted her to come out into the hallway. And that's what happened. Then the lights come on, or we just see through the dark light or whatever, that they went out into the hallway. Now, Alexis, I need you to come front and center, sis, because while you out here talking about what Josh tried to do, it looked like you was down for the get down, sis. Okay, it looked like you wanted to sneak out into the hallway too. I didn't see you go, no, Josh, no, Josh. I didn't see you get off me, Josh. I saw you get your little happy self up, wrap your little waistband around, and get ready to run out into the hallway so you can get smashed on too. So if we're gonna tell it all. Now we're gonna sit there and act like you wasn't getting down with the get down when you voluntarily walked out of that room. Child, miss me with it. So the plan was that y'all was going to really try to have sex with Shay in the next bed. Realized that that's probably not the smartest idea. So what we going to do is go out into the hallway. Don't act like you wasn't down with it. She was definitely down with it, especially how he going to say that she said that she thought that they wanted a threesome. Girl, so what? So you mean to tell me on the first night in the house, after you done got choked up, you was going about to have a threesome? Child, I can't. It's just too much. It's just way too much. Okay. So, like I said, but then again, Alexis is a known liar. Okay. I'm not going to say, I really feel like they did something and they just not going to admit that they did something. They both just going to act like somebody wanted the other. But that's neither here nor there. Okay. Shay said that she did wake up and that when she woke up, they wasn't in the room. Okay. She said she never really wakes up in the middle of the night, so she felt like it probably was God like waking her up. Okay, so of course now Shay is completely pissed. Okay, she said that Josh came to her and said Alexis came onto him and that if he wanted to hit it, he could. Now that's very strange. That's very strange. That's an admit to guilt. Okay, that's trying to get ahead of the devil. Okay, trying to jump in front of the enemy, because I would never go to my significant other like, if I wanted to hit, I could. My husband would never come to me and be like, if I wanted to hit, I could. Like, what, sir? Excuse me? Excuse me? Absolutely not. That's him trying to get ahead of it. Yeah, okay. So then Diamond told Shay, see, this is the thing. Then see this is why Diamond really be pissing me off, because Diamond then tells Shay, don't say anything because you know you don't have any proof. So you so you mean to tell me you thought you was gonna go in there and talk to Shay. You thought you was gonna go ahead and tell Shay what Alexis wanted to tell her. And you thought that Shay wasn't gonna go in there and tell that man because you don't have no proof. If you didn't have no proof, you shouldn't have said nothing. If you want to be logical about it, in this case, nobody should have said anything except for the person who actually wanted to tell, which was Alexis. But since Diamond wanted to jump in the middle of it, don't say anything because they don't have any proof. You cannot come and shake the table. I'm gonna tell you what happened. So what happened was, now this is me making up stories. This is probably not what happened, but this is what I think in my head. Okay, what happened was they was playing that game outside, right? And you know how Diamond and Aaron's supposed to be like the it couple. They realized that Josh and Shay may be the real couple, right? So right then and there, it's like, oh no, they can't have a one up. They can't really be happy. So what we gonna do? What we gonna do? We're gonna shake the table. We're gonna shake the table. Because how long did you know this information, Diamond? How long have you been sitting on this? And why now? Why now? Is it because you wanted to ruffle some feathers in the house because can't nobody have a happy, healthy relationship except for you and the man who proposed to other woman made you the second choice? Oh, I'm just saying. Just saying, because it and you thought and you really thought that that girl wasn't gonna say nothing to that man. That's the part that really got me. Like, don't say nothing, please don't say nothing because you don't have any proof. You don't have no proof. Don't say nothing. I could have told you as soon as you thought you was about to tell her that she was gonna go confront that man. Okay, you don't tell me that my man was about to F somebody or tried to F somebody, and you think I'm not about to go ask him right now. Right now, right now. If he wasn't even here, I was calling his phone. Okay, he was going to know immediately that I knew. So please miss me with it. And I'm gonna tell you how I know that Diamond knew she was gonna do that because when they went to the boom boom room, while Shay was sitting there talking to Josh, she asked Josh, "Did you try to F Alexis? Did you try to F Alexis or not?" And he was like, no. And who walked into the room? Who walked into the room, y'all? Diamond. Why are you even here? Sis, why are you here? Why are you in this conversation with these two people trying to situate their relationship? You went and dropped a bomb on this girl, told her not to tell nobody. She goes over there to try to talk to her man, and you come in the room and stand there and want to be a mediator. Absolutely not. Why are you here? Because she knew exactly what she was doing. She knew that girl was going to go tell that man that because there would be no other reason for her to come over there and say something. Because just in case Shay decided not to say something, I promise you, and deep down in my gut, that daggone Diamond was going to be like, I don't know if Shay told you, but Alexis said, oh yeah. It was getting out one way or another. It was getting out one way or another, okay? So he said that they went out into the hallway to just continue talking because they was loud in the room. Right. Was this before you turned the lights off when she was in the bed or after? Okay, because then on the streets you saying that y'all was talking while you was getting your laundry. Make it make sense. What was y'all doing? Probably fucking on top of the laundry. It ain't all a lie. Y'all probably did do some talking. I'm sure he talked you through it. Okay. Then Josh gonna hit you with the if why would I tell you anything? I wouldn't have told you anything. I would have just hit it and let it be that. Oh no, you wasn't, sir. Oh no, you wasn't. What you did was exactly what you did. You tried to get ahead of it. If I wanted to, I could, because you know, like she seemed ready. If you think homegirl's on go, that means you tried to go. Yeah, yeah. Like don't don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me, because that's what y'all doing. They playing with each other. Now Shay want to go home. I want to go home. Or here go Diamond. It's okay, girl. Just sleep on it. It's okay. No, don't leave. Don't leave after I shattered your whole world. I'm sorry. Don't leave. Don't throw away 12 years of a relationship because he tried to F Alexis or did F Alexis in the daggone hallway. After you done sat there and dropped this big old bomb, now you want to, don't leave, don't throw away 12 years, don't say anything, you don't have any proof. Got the nerve to be sitting in the confessional talking about something. I didn't want to be in the middle of it. I know why Diamond is not a girl's girl. I keep trying to tell y'all, she's not a girl's girl, and it's not her fault. It's not her that makes her not a girl's girl. It's just the fact that the women that she's around don't F with her because she's always interfering in somebody's ish. When I said it the first time, y'all was like, no, Chloe, that's not it. That's not it. That's definitely it. The only reason why she's not a girl's girl, because y'all see her try to be a girl's girl. But we don't F with women like that. Don't throw stones and hide your hand. Because best believe if my friend told me anything about my man, oh, she's going to be right there with me. Like, she's not going to tell me, no, Chloe, you don't have any proof. Don't say nothing. She's going to be like, go ahead, ask him. Because I'll be right there with what I know. Because what was said to was this, that, and the other, okay? Not, no, don't leave. Don't throw away 12 years. Don't do all of that. Yeah, nah. She wants to be, but women don't women like that. But then you in the kitchen, no one's going to stand up. No one's going to say nothing. No one's going to say nothing. Y'all had all that stuff to talk. Girl, miss me with the bull. They pissed me off so bad this episode. I was like, can I ever get out this episode without being mad at somebody? Because every time I come into an episode, I'll be like, oh, here go these never ever met people. And then I'm leaving out like, woo, these daggone never ever met people again. That pissed me off. Child, they don't ruffle my feathers, had me all in my little feels, okay? Because I didn't like that. I did not like that. And then you gonna tell me right before I'm about to go to the boom boom room with my man? Whew. Yes, now I want to go home. Please send me home. Okay. Oh, you late, Sunshine? I'm sorry. Well, the replay will be up, okay? Shay says she was ignoring DMs and she didn't give an F till national television. I believe it. I really do believe it. Let me tell y'all, Josh rubbed me, and I'm not personally, I'm not gonna say him as a person, but in the situation with Shay, rubbed me wrong. Because you don't accidentally sleep with your roommate. It sounded like he had a girlfriend at home. And that was just the excuse he was going to use. And I definitely believe something happened between him and Shay. I know that they both want to keep saying that he tried or she tried or he tried or she tried. I definitely believe y'all both tried. And whether y'all probably just couldn't figure out how to get it done without being seen, because you realize that there's cameras everywhere and you probably was like, maybe we shouldn't. But I definitely believe that y'all tried. So Alexis, don't sit there and act like, oh, he tried me. And Josh, don't sit there and act like, oh, Alexis tried me. Because if Alexis came in with the energy of having a threesome, that means that she was down for whatever. And if she said that to you, I'm sure you was like, oh really? Oh, really? Okay. Right. And accidentally have a baby. This guy. Yes, both guilty, Monique. Both of them. In a court of Chloe Johnson channel, bang, 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 I find Alexis guilty and Josh guilty. Sentence to 3 years of bad sex. Period. That's my sentences. That's it. Okay. Final judgment. Final judgment. Child, these people he's never ever met. People got me all riled up for no reason on the daggone. What's tonight? What is tonight? This is a Monday night. This is Tuesday night, Monday night. What night is this? On a Monday night, okay? And Josh said, Shay, my girl, is not down with the threesomes. He's ready and willing and able. That part. They are not ready to love. That I hate to tell you guys this, but you are not ready to love. Okay? Shoot. I am ready to love. I'm just not ready to love anybody here. I miss my ready to love people, yeah, I really do, because they really now they drama kind of somewhat makes a little bit more sense because everybody's dating everybody, but y'all literally supposed to be dating y'all one person, and somehow all the drama is between everybody else. Like just a mess. But I expected it to be a mess because what do you expect when you put a whole bunch of people into a house together who don't know each other? I knew that this was going to be a mess. But what I am waiting for is for Chris and Jody to come out and admit that they really got a thing, not create Chris and Jody to come out and admit that they really got a thing for each other. That's what I'm waiting for. And baby, when I tell you that happens, we might have to have an emergency live because I'm waiting for it. Okay. And when it happens, I need y'all to be present. Okay. I need y'all to be front and center because I know it's something. It's something. That's why Chris was telling Aaron, she don't respect you, son. She's rude to you. You deserve better. You deserve somebody to like you the way that you like them. Yeah, okay. I choose myself. Child, they need to choose a therapist. Forget choosing themselves. They would never admit that. Mo, you don't think they're going to admit it? I think they will. I think they will. I just feel like you want to know why I feel like that? For one, I do feel like I saw when remember the trailer for the Never Ever Mets happened. I feel like I don't know if it was today. I gotta go watch it again, but it feels like she was like, you're gonna leave with her and you're supposed to be here with me. Something like that. Something like that. And ever since I've realized that they've been talking about Chris and Jody, it always brings me back to that clip that I feel like eventually is gonna get out. I'm gonna have to go watch it again. I'm gonna go watch it again to just make sure that I'm not lying and I'm not going crazy. Y'all know. Love exactly. She likes self-esteem and he ain't even all of that. That part. I need you guys to make sure that you're liking the video. Is 106 of y'all in the building tonight. Thank y'all. Okay. Make sure you're liking the video. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. If you are subscribed, just double check your subscription. Okay. Make sure you're still subscribed. Does anyone believe Josh is in Tennessee not having sex? No one believes that. No one believes that. He already had a baby on her. Please, that lie went out the window a long time ago. A long time ago. Not the thumbs up, okay. But we are about to jump up off of here because I think we've been up here for about a good hour. I don't want to keep it too long because I want the replay people to be able to sit through and get through it without them, having to deal with all the extras. Okay. And for all the people who was over there talking about my smoke detector last episode, yeah. Do you hear it now? Do you hear it now? Because y'all was trying to eat me up. I'm like, well, Zach, y'all know how it be. You don't know that the battery dead to the battery dying. I don't think Josh can get laid that often, which is why he almost got with BBL. What? Who? Oh, which is why he almost got with Alexis. Oh yeah, he probably was feeling himself. Feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. Yeah, he probably was. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna jump up off of here. Please join me for Love Island US, not UK, because I cannot get through the accents. But US, I'm gonna try to do. So please rock with me on that. And then when all our other shows start rolling back in, We'll get into the things of the things. And I'm going to talk to you guys later. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, all those good things. Drop me some yellow hearts on the replay. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.